Yeah, watching. Yeah. Wait.
Yeah, I don't listen. Here we go.
16.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
He got Maxes up there, yo.
Yo, what is happening right now?
This can't be real.
Did I say steaks and hoagies?
Yeah. What up, man?
What up?
But what you? All right. So look, Mercy, what up? You know what's
yo? What's going on, man?
So Excel, what you call it? What you think that is when you say? You didn't say he allegedly. You said he did. What you call that? What you call, like, you on the internet and you say you're not saying you heard. What you call that though?
I'm saying what I heard.
No, you didn't say that though. You said
that's what I heard.
I'm saying now you saying that. And when
that's what I heard. That's what I heard. That's when I said that. That's what I heard. He did. I heard. Then I said the nigga was in there talking like Martin Luther King in the space.
Yeah, no, I'm just asking because this is the thing. Like,
ain't no ratting. I ain't putting it. I'm saying what I heard.
I didn't say that word. I
know you didn't.
Yeah, I'm asking, what do you call it when we discussing potential?
I don't know what I call that, but I'm just saying what I heard.
All right, so did niggas I mean, so what when shit go left in terms of like legal proceedings, like if it go left and they use that on there, they use that as part of it, like, then what do you call it? Because once it's part of the internet, you don't gotta actually be present. Like, they don't gotta subpoena you in order to use what you stated on the internet as part of a case. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that.
All right, so respectfully, I just wanted to know. So respectfully,
this is why I say always use allegedly.
And I appreciate you for bringing it back home to that. I just wanted, because it be like niggas forget that it be real life implications behind the entertainment part of it. So it's funny to say what a nigga like. It's funny to say that, but then when it goes to the further part of it, then it's like, nah, man, damn, that's crazy that happened. That's crazy that niggas like, nah, it ain't crazy. It ain't crazy at all. That's how it go. Like when niggas get online and offer information and offer their perspective on information that they haven't confirmed, it goes like that. You understand?
Okay.
So I just wanted to be straight in what we're doing here so that we'll know that. And I understand the entertainment aspect, and I understand the part of it where I gotta control what I can control. So it's not so mind you, me getting, and the only reason you ever get a Call of Duty funny story is because of the boy's story. It was in response to that. So it's like, yo, let's make sure that this telling ass nigga don't get the controlling narrative and make it seem like something happened that didn't happen, because that didn't happen. That's not what happened. So
I found it funny he went for the Ironman suit thing after he already said what happened.
Because the thing about this shit in this space, and listen, I'm not coming at you on no weird shit, Excel, like you my dog.
Nigga, you already know it's never that. We go past that.
Yeah, that's not that. That's not that at all. I just want because like I said, the entertainment aspect of it, we forget. Like when niggas call battle rap entertainment, before it's entertainment, it's art. Like that's the part of it. Like we always forget. Like, and before, like so yeah. When we watch the news, that is a form of entertainment or being informative. But before it's news, it's somebody's real life. So like we forget about that part of it when we discuss it, like so kind of wantonly. And it's like I don't want it to be lost that like, yo, my daughter was affected by this and could potentially be affected by this. Like I don't be wanting that. So
I feel that.
So and that's not me being like, that's not clean up work. This is like legitimate. I wouldn't have never discussed nothing that didn't or did happen if it wasn't for the nigga running to the space. I have to he ran to the space. Like
all that was fucking weird. It's beyond battle rap. I gotta do XYZ. What?
Yeah.
We not doing that.
If it's that, we don't have to like if you watch Eazy's live, and I guess niggas is upset because like Eazy's not just the most he's not the most veracity. He doesn't have the most veracity in terms of like him reporting things that happen at like his events or things happening to some people.
Oh, of course not. He gonna report when other shit happen, but when it comes to him, oh man.
So I'm saying that to say like he come like if you watch it, he read a comment off where he's like, yo, the nigga said he swung on him and he's like, that's cap. He said 90% of what the nigga had to say in it is cap. And I'm just here to straight. Hey, what's up with you, King? I don't mean to just exclude you from the conversation. What's going on with you, sir?
No, I'm good, brother. I'm listening, man. I'm listening. I was gonna get my question off, but I'm gonna wait till you're done cooking. Go ahead.
Okay, so I just wanted that not to be lost. So I just wanted people to understand like there's
no
patience here than just that. And bigger thing. But I'll explain whatever niggas want to explain. I'll definitely.
So, did you really expect him to rap after that?
Yes, because if you like, this is the thing. Like niggas was all like the story was entertainment. His hand, that's all it was though. It was like maybe 2 things in there that was like actually true. Mm-hmm. Like the parties present was true, but in terms of like the actual happenstance of it, if you go watch the Easy Live, he kind of like touched this shit, bro. This shit literally took 2 minutes. All of this, everything happened in 2 minutes. Yeah. Maybe 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Quickest venue clear of all time.
I wasn't in that venue for a minute before that happened. Not a minute.
God damn.
Not a minute. Like, I walked in.
Yep.
Like hypothetically speaking, we walked in. I got my. Let's just give you this scenario. A nigga walks in. He got his baby girl with him.
Yeah.
A nigga never ever. If you know the history of this bitch ass nigga and the opponent, you will know like why like it's weird for the nigga to say like it's past rap.
Yeah, true.
If you know that why he was apologizing on camera.
What was he apologizing on camera?
But he's a bitch ass nigga anyway. I ain't never liked that boy.
Yo, he's a bitch ass nigga. Like
that's
his
the part where,
bro.
Look, let me get this off too, because y'all know I be having my stories when it comes to certain battle rappers. I kind of seen certain shit in this character a long time ago when he and I know niggas gonna fry me for this, but when he no-show the trap event. And he went on.
It's the way he do it. It's the way
right. He went online saying a whole bunch of weird shit that I'm like, yo, dog, you just no-showed your battle. That's all that happened. But he tried to make it into something else to where at that time, and mind you, this is like 2015, 2014, when he did what he did, my energy to him was I wanted to punch him in his face. Yeah. So from there, I already seen what type of guy this was. So like when he got into that shit with you and you made him apologize, I was like, yeah, I can see this bitch ass nigga apologizing for some weird shit he probably did.
What did he do to make you apologize?
I'm not him, so I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
But turnabout is fair play. Understand that. All right. Like okay, so I'm gonna get so just think in the eyes. Just say that what he's saying happened to him. Say that I don't know if y'all saw him versus Prep. Prep went up through a whole thing where he's talking about he used his bitch as a shield and he started yelling because he was trying to avoid a fade. He told the whole story where he was trying to avoid a fade, so he used his bitch as a shield. He started yelling on Broad Street in Richmond real loud. Started yelling like like y'all going and so. In the process of him yelling and doing that, what he's saying happened was what supposed to happen to him. Is what he did. Like the Ironman suit became a thing for him. And that's the thing. So, but in the process, like niggas was Bucky and Winter Soldier. Niggas was Falcon. Niggas was that. All that was going on too. You feel what I'm saying?
Bucky is crazy.
So niggas wasn't. It wasn't just a. And so, but his bitch it was like okay. It was a. How do I say it was a stalemate. You feel what I'm saying? Like it was a stalemate. So the nigga you didn't see the nigga for a long time. You didn't see the nigga battling for a long time. For 3 years, you didn't see the nigga battling. So saying that to say, and I'm only discussing this in combatants to what he's saying. Like so niggas understand like it wasn't like that's not never. So if you see a nigga pull up, like Mercy know me really well. Like say you got me got a rapport. Mercy know me, bro. You know how I think. You know I'm not some just do anything nigga. I'm not just
not at all. Your shit be for a reason,
bro. I'm not some like niggas think I'm high. Like all these problems you've ever seen me have in battle rap, it's been a nigga initiating it, bro. Right. I don't never ever do nothing and then not apologize or not backtrack or not tell a nigga I'm wrong. It's never that, bro. It just seems like it because he's always the one having the issue. It's like nah, bro. I ain't never fired.
Nah, you gonna have the most issues when you stand on business. That's what it is. That's all it is.
And so the problem is that niggas ain't used to that. And the problem is me. I'm in this space and I'm carrying shit the way that I carry shit in life. And so these niggas ain't used to actual ramifications for being online, calling niggas bitch ass niggas, telling niggas suck they dick. You know what I'm saying? Telling niggas they bitch ass niggas and talking about niggas they got nothing to do with battle rap. They're not used to a nigga seeing them and being like and grabbing them by the back of their shirt and being like, yo, what was that you said? They not used to that.
Dead ass.
They not used to like, yo, like, hey, listen. If I catch you at an event, I'm literally gonna dislocate your elbow. I'm gonna fuck your elbows off. You going to surgery. Like they not used to a nigga standing on that. So they used to being able to tell a nigga suck my dick and then get a battle out of it. And then everybody forgets.
This why a nigga thought he could pull up on me like shit was sweet.
You feel me? So I'm saying that to say, if you see a situation where a nigga pulls up with his kid and he's completely peaceful, he talks to the owner for 2 seconds, literally 2 seconds. The owner's like, yo, since you here, do you mind? Because the nigga told the nigga, yo, he don't plan on doing a face-off. So because he don't plan on doing a face-off, he just came to the event because he rolled up with one of the battlers. He's like, yo, he took him up there with him. So he's like, yo, what's up? So he like, well, since you here, you want to do a face-off. Cool. Niggas walk over to the nigga. As they walk over to the nigga, if you know the history with the nigga starts acting like he has a situation on him in his right side, keeps reaching for it. There you go. So does that make more sense to people?
Yeah.
Does that make more sense? Easy.
This is what I be talking about.
Easy on camera.
What I be talking about.
Easy's on camera saying, yo, that's cap. He never swung. Nobody swung, bro. Imagine a nigga swinging. Like, I'm scared of a fist. Like, anybody, I'm scared of a fist fight, bro.
I'm gonna be honest.
All I did to prepare for this battle was go to jiu-jitsu 4 times a week, twice for 2 hours a day. 4 times a week. Pull-ups and burpees and rap. That's all I did. That's all I did, bro.
Because I was gonna say this is.
I'm scared of a fist fight, bro.
It went from
I don't believe that
a one punch to all right. I'm maybe going to play Call of Duty on a private lobby. Just
bro, what? Come on, bro. Like, what? Under what circumstance?
And you already pulled up to him, and he's already scared.
He apologized. So why am I afraid of a fucking like niggas ain't doing the math? Like, bro. So all that happened was I pulled up. You offered a fade. You swung on me, and I ran, bro.
Come on, man.
Yeah, because even Ace, after you pulled up, because even on this pod when the battle got announced, right? When we seen the pull up and he apologized, we was like, how?
I would never battle you if that was gonna happen.
How and why?
Me apologizing, bro. I'm never battling you. I wouldn't even want to.
Hey, Ace, I gotta ask you this real quick. Hold on. The narrative that URL sent you to fuck up
bro. Like I planned for him to be doing. You know what I'm saying? So if a nigga acting like that's the situation, like I stepped forward. The nigga stepped forward. Left hand close to the right hand so that the nigga can reach it in the event that that's the situation. Says to the nigga, something gets whispered to the nigga starts putting on a show. Starts yelling really loud. A nigga literally picks up his kid and walks out the same entrance that he came in. And
you said you whispered to him?
Said something to him. Yeah, whispered something to him so that he could hear it because it was loud in there. So nigga said something to him so he could hear it. Easy was between the two niggas. Whispered something to the nigga. The nigga did it again. What I told you he did. Reached to act like it's a situation. So a nigga picked up his child, walked out of the venue back the exact same way. Supposedly like the car wasn't too far away from where it was at. Nigga put in the back seat, asked 2 people to watch the child, and walked back into the venue situated.
Yeah.
Walked back into the venue. When walked back into the venue.
Logged onto the server.
Say no more.
There you go. And then everybody understood what was going on. And then when they understood what was going on,
yeah,
the person that made them understand stayed the entire time for an additional 3 hours after that, waiting for while they're calling him, come back, run a fade. No, I ain't coming back. No, I ain't. No. But this ain't the first time or the 4th time or the 5th time with this nigga. So for the nigga acting like I'm a victim, like nobody put no fucking hands on me, bro. They niggas, like I said, I thank the niggas that was responsible for acting swiftly and making sure shit didn't go left. But niggas didn't. Come on, bro. And I just waited. So niggas put hands on me, you put hands on me, all and I just waited there at the venue with niggas afterwards. And then but the whole time was situated after outside and just waited with the same niggas that put hands on me. We was just all kumbaya after they put hands on me. And while I'm situated with what you said, while I'm supposed like allegedly situated, like you're saying I'm situated. That's how that worked. That makes sense to niggas.
No. His story didn't make sense to me because
that makes sense to niggas.
Bro. He tried to add to it, talking about when they was doing XYZ to hold down said person, he ran over there and got his licks in. What kind of bitch ass nigga are you to do that,
bro? Bro, hold me down, bro. Like. Bro, I'm not Superman. I'm not none of that. I'm not. But bro,
made him rage quit.
If you're saying a nigga,
rage quit is
you're
crazy.
Saying a nigga hypothetically is situated, who the fuck gonna hold me down?
That's why it sounded weird. I'm like, yo, no way.
The punch and run to the whip thing. That was the weirdest thing.
He wrestled it. I wrestled it away from him. I was like,
all right.
How?
Come on, man. And then what?
Because then he got rushed out. He got rushed like the police.
Somebody grabbed him and threw him in the car or something.
Like, no, bro, ain't nobody grabbed me and threw me in no car. So it's like
no, not you, himself.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If they why was they able to do that to you?
Yeah, right. If he wrestled away like Troy Ave,
why would they grab him? Why would they grab you?
Yeah, right.
Why would they grab said person?
I'm just saying that. I'm saying that allegedly, if that was the case, how does any of this make sense? Because it don't make sense. That's all. And so that's what I was like niggas saying like, would you like yeah, nigga? Because if you know the situation, it's why better that than getting the squad wipe. Yeah, niggas was trying to respawn. You hear me? Like niggas trying to spawn. Niggas was spawn. Niggas was spawn.
Niggas was spawn camping.
Yeah, they was camping, yo.
Respawn.
Oh man.
Niggas wasn't trying to go to the niggas ended up in the gulag and had to fight their way. The gulag had to fight their way. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
So I don't want that to be like, cause nigga he trying to spin it like it wasn't him. Like, bro, it was you. It's always you, bro.
It's always you.
It's always him, bro. Like niggas ain't. It's just gonna seem like it because it's be like, bro. I had 3 rounds to rap. I came to rap. I came to collect my second half, and I came to rap. I wanted to collect the rap. You see, okay, of all of that, why was you the only nigga? Like the league wants to do the battle. I want to do the battle. And that's not like that wasn't cap. I'm ready to rap. You ready to rap? Why is it such a big problem? Why is it such a big deal? But you gonna rap today though, right down the street. You gonna do that though?
Wait, he's rapping today?
Yeah.
Yeah, him and Jack Boy, I think.
Right down the street. So I'm like,
Jack
you want to do that?
Oh my god.
But you want to do that though?
Yeah, that's not.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, I don't blame him not battling because I'm not standing in front of you after all that. But you gotta understand it. He was willing to stand in front of me before that when all the other shit happened. Why now? Yeah, but I don't know. But you only know that. I don't know that.
Now you know. But he knows that.
Yeah.
He knows that. You don't know that. He knows that though.
Yeah. I'm just saying after this thing, I'm not standing in front of you.
But I'm saying, but after all of the other shit, when you get all the other shit, you was willing to stand there, right?
Yeah.
Why?
True,
so
true,
now
true.
you're not though. Why? What happened?
I don't know, man.
What happened?
Yeah.
But you want us to believe
Fortnite
everybody
player,
else.
I guess. I don't know.
Everybody else was scared though.
Yeah.
Everybody else is terrified. Everybody else is nah, man. He was comfortable out Philly, man. And I don't even wanted to make it, you know what I'm saying, make it seem like that's I just, you know.
First online battles, hilarious.
Nah, I get it. So I get it. Somebody was pump faking and somebody wasn't. That's
what happened, man. That's what happened.
See, that makes more sense now because the thing about punching, you run and go. Yeah, I mean that was weird
like to me.
Go ahead.
Somebody was pump faking, somebody wasn't. Whoever was pump faking is now trying to spin the narrative like the person that wasn't. He always fucks everything up. Like, nah, man.
Yeah, see, now that I know that this man could have potentially faked the reach for something. Now it's a little extra now. Now,
so like it's not something anybody that knows me know. Like I ain't never like I would never like if I came there for bullshit, bro. My child wouldn't have been with me. Like, there's no way. If I know ahead of time,
and that's another thing that makes me like that. Now
if I really was showing up for like that shit, it's just like a certain way a nigga move. Like niggas know me. I'm a certain way. I'm not just letting. And that being like what he's saying is the scenario that makes sense in terms of like defense. Because like if I thought that I had to hide something, that's not the thing to hide.
Right.
No. No, it's not.
So that's not something I'm trying to like sneak. That's like nigga, it's up and we there. That's what that is. So like there was no intent on my like so for niggas. Oh, URL sent you. How the fuck? That's how they sent me, bro.
That was funny. When I see that shit, I'm like, oh nah, niggas make up every.
And when I'm hearing you say, boom, I had, you know what I'm saying, when it's like, yo, I had the baby with me. And then when I heard son say somebody put hands on you and your baby was, you know what I mean? Like they put hands on you.
And I ran and my reaction to that was the run. Come on.
Because I'm a father, bro. I got baby girls. If I go somewhere with my daughter and somebody try to put hands on me in front of my daughter, it's like, nigga, I'm going feral. You know what I'm saying? Like, like fucking bite a nigga face like, off.
My instinct ain't she's so young. It's like, cause the big thing I asked, I'm like, before I even stepped in, I'm like, yo, niggas smoking in there. They're like, nah, niggas ain't smoking in there. you know, I don't play the smoke, so I'm like, it's good. Like, it's a fake. Like, she with me a lot though. People seeing it. It's not the first event that she's been at, not the second, not the third. Like, she's with me all the time. Like, my baby.
Right.
She's right here, right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so saying that to say, like, I don't like, and then even that I did, and I apologize to him for even like having that energy, like having to have that energy, but it was like I don't feel sorry for it in the sense of like I wouldn't do it again that same way. If the only thing that I might not do is go. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's the only thing that I would change. But in terms of my response in that situation, no matter where I'm at or what the situation is, that's gonna be my response when that's what I receive.
Right.
Like, cause my whole the whole thing is like when a nigga when a person's walking out, like they're walking out on some shit like the nigga's following them.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because that's what a nigga thinks. So a nigga following him and a nigga's supposed to be situated. A nigga trying to put as much distance between himself and his child as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if a nigga was to walk out and a nigga got in the car and tried to drive and a nigga ran out and was hacking, then what? You saying that nigga shooting that nigga hit? You saying nigga hitting that? Right. And the question I always ask for them, I'm like, yo, what conversation would niggas have had for me if my daughter would have got hit? Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's the part. I was like, yo, what niggas would have told me? What explanation niggas would have had for me in the event that she got hit? Nobody would have had no. You wouldn't have been able to tell me shit, right? So I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that shit. Like I don't want as a man, I can't tell nobody what they like. I don't give a fuck about no business dealing when it comes to like loss of life. Like that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. That preservation of life come before all of that.
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
If somebody was to have an asthma attack during the middle of that motherfucking face off, and the paramedics would to come in there and had to render aid, fuck that face off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like because they trying to say, but in the event that a nigga act like he want to be tough, that oh well, you supposed to show some discretion. Man, fuck that. All right, well yeah, then what?
Yeah. No, that's the whole point I was getting at with the whole preservation of life that you just mentioned. Like, bro, I got my daughter with me. You acting tough. It's gonna be a whole different energy now. You know what I'm saying? Because
I don't know. I mean, okay, well, I can name another situation, but that wasn't him. That was just him there. You know, I would say like the closest thing to this would be John, right? Whatever happened or may not happen, that would be the closest thing.
Yeah,
similar to this, but that had nothing to do with Jim. That was him just outside. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how many fights have there been and you've been in.
Fights?
Yeah, at these events, I've seen how many of this happened for it to be a problem all the time. That's why I'm not seeing it. Maybe I'm not watching it and I don't see it all the time. Because if it was, I would have brought it up.
I haven't been in no fights at no. I haven't been in no fights at no event.
Yeah, nah. Every time, listen.
The only thing I heard was
I'll say this. Me and Ace got rapport. Every time I'm at an event, I see Ace, nigga. It was always the same. What up, nigga? You cool? You need? Last time when I was in Maryland, yo, you cool, nigga? Whatever you need, nigga. I got you. Just hit my line. Like he's not that guy. You can always tell the crash outs, but the crash outs, they do that shit. A lot of them niggas do that shit. It's like in the animal world, niggas be scared, so niggas got to make the biggest scene because they're scared. Ace ain't like that. Ace be in the cut.
Me, I always do my best.
It's different for the artist than it is for the people in there, though. So I can see why it'd be a.
I always do my best. Like when I see somebody's of good character, even if they always in some shit, I try to examine the situations for what they are and not just group shit with niggas like, oh, he's always crashing out. He's always crashing out. Like, no, look at the situations that are happening and look at how, shit is transpiring with different people. Like, for example, if it's somebody like a Jay Moore, who I already feel like is not a good character, then I'm going to look closely at it and be like, all right, what actually happened here? You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I was looking at. So when I watched the interview, this shit wasn't making sense.
So full disclosure, let me take my onus. Let me take my onus in this, right? I battle a certain way. I rap about a certain way. It's publicized that I did the time in prison, and come with that. I'm the street nigga, and I've been involved in shit. I have a certain energy. I rely on a certain type of presence when I rap, right? And what lends to that is the real life shit that come with it. So what kind of makes the character in battle rap believable of Ace Amin is the fact that we know the parts of the real life story that led to it. So I can't act as if, because of what I lean on and rely on in terms of my raps being more quote unquote believable or having that feel quote unquote, that comes from a real place. That comes from a very authentic place and things that I've actually gone through. So it's like, I understand that in this space that is mainly performative, that can attract a certain type of energy. Yeah. So like when you have niggas that who aren't, you can tell the ones who actually like understand what's at stake and try to stay the fuck out people's way, because they know like this can go very, very far left, because they understand what they are and what they'll do and how far they'll go. So I'm saying that to say that my part in this is that I attract a lot of that based on how I am, and I don't back down from a lot of shit that I probably could. Right. Just say like, yeah, fuck that, I ain't tripping, like whatever, you a bitch ass nigga, but whatever. But that's not me in real life. That's not me in real life. That's not how I am. So it's like I don't blame niggas for feeling away or like what I'm saying, I'm gonna say I don't blame niggas. Everybody's accountable for their own decisions. Every single person is accountable for every decision they make. I'm not gonna make excuse for niggas. But what I am gonna say is that my energy does contribute to people feeling like they need to be the one to kind of stand up to me, like, oh fuck that nigga, I ain't scared, and that always comes from a place of insecurity. But I understand why niggas do that. I understand why niggas feel that way. And I have created a place where niggas feel like that is something that they have to do. And I'll take ownership of that. But what I'm not going to do, I'm not going to be accountable for a nigga. Like I call easy and I apologize. And I apologize to the fans for them not being able to get the battle. I apologize to the public at large for them not being, for my part in that. But I will say that it was completely reactionary and it wasn't premeditated. You feel me? Like I literally did what I felt like I needed to do in the moment to be able to ensure everybody was safe around me.
No doubt.
So like nothing.
That makes a lot more sense. And
on top of that, I'm gonna say now, as a man with me and you got rapport, and you know what I'm saying, I apologize to you. I gotta, you know what I mean, for not using the correct words.
Oh no, respect. I wasn't tripping. I wasn't tripping. It's on me. Like right now, we doing a whole, like, I'm talking like this. This is kind of irresponsible. Like, this is legally irresponsible as hell. Like, I just keep it 100 with you. Like, no matter what, no matter how you do it.
The whole thing, the Call of Duty thing. That's why it's funny, because I was like, if you don't care, shit,
it's hilarious. It's hilarious, but I don't appreciate it. Like I don't need us niggas said he about to dip off. I gotta call this nigga. I gotta text this nigga. I gotta text everybody. But I just wanted to clear. I seen that. I literally clicked on and seen like part of the live. So I said, let me join. I didn't mean to hijack the stream or hijack the show.
No, you good.
You good, man.
Appreciate you.
I can offer other opinions on other shit so we can make it well rounded if y'all want me to. Just because I'm here, if niggas got quiet, if niggas want to talk about something, we can talk about it. I just didn't want niggas to feel like. I just wanted to straighten it because I fuck with y'all. I fuck with y'all up here. I fuck with what y'all do. Mercy, my man. Excel, my man. Kane, I haven't really got no rapport with you, but shout out to you.
I appreciate it.
I just wanted niggas to know, like, I wasn't on no bullshit. I didn't come there with the intention of being on bullshit. That wasn't nothing. I was chilling with my people. Like, I had my girl with me. I had my little girl with me, and I was just chilling. I wasn't on nothing. You know what I mean? I wasn't on nothing until, And that's
I'm glad you cleared it up, because this is the first time I heard, because this is the thing with this whole like spaces and streams. It's just too many of them, bro. So I don't know which one I'm gonna listen to, and they might say Ace, I mean talk, but you don't say nothing but for like 20 minutes, and it might be 2 words, and that's it. So I don't be catching all of it. So I never heard the story, but like the beginning state, like once it happened. So I didn't know any of this until right now. So I'm glad you pulled up.
Yeah, he not. His job ain't gonna be to highlight that, because that's not favorable for him. He's not. Yeah. He just wants to talk. And that's the problem with a nigga like this. He's more concerned with how he looks as opposed to like the reality of it. So it's like the part that he's more compelled to speak on is anything that he feels is gonna give him, like, he wants to be entertaining about it. It's like, this ain't something, and I get it. Like, this is entertainment, but it stems from a real type situation. So it's like you gotta be careful. You gotta kind of balance that out. I think, in my opinion. My humble opinion, I think that's something you got to balance out, and I don't think that it's responsible. I don't think that it's responsible, or like it's not righteous. It's not something you want to do. Like,
not stand up. It's not a good.
It's not, and I don't want to be the nigga that, like, I'm the end all be all when it comes to that. So that's why I didn't want to use that word per se. But it's just not something. It's just not something that I think that you do, even if it's favorable to you, and because that's the only reason you're doing it, is because it's favorable for you. If it wasn't favorable, you wouldn't speak on it at all. But because you can spin it and put your spin on and try to like kind of navigate how the conversation goes, now you wanna speak on it, and that's the part where I'm like, yo, niggas gotta really do better.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that I probably wouldn't have took the battle after what just came out. Never gonna take that battle with you. Nope. And then afterwards, I'm never speaking about it. No, I'm never. There would have been no point because like you made me cower in fear on camera, and I recorded it. I'm never standing next to you again ever. I don't even want to be in the same place as you.
But see, the thing is, like, see, the key to that is why would you like? You should never. The same person that did that is telling this story. So like we expect. I'm expecting a stand-up act from a nigga that did that.
True.
I can't expect that nigga's gonna do nothing stand up. That's the same nigga that and the premise of the apology wasn't like he did that and we didn't see each other. He did that when he seen me, not like beforehand and then he did it. It took for you to have an alternative, like yo, either it's that or it's violence. Okay, well, I'll probably, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't come up with it. It was his idea. Like, please,
see.
Oh my, see, why am I, yo, X? Why am I battling him? If that is me,
why
would I battle?
I get what you're saying.
No, I'm not. No, I don't. I'm gonna act like this never happened ever. And then this, I'm never talking about this. I'm not jumping on camera to make a host. I'm never doing that. I'm not jumping into space. I'm not talking about this. I got chased out. I got ducked off in this place and ran out of here for my safety. I'm not.
At the end of the day, bro, niggas, like Ace said, bro, like you can tell the ones that stay out the way, and then the ones that just want to be in the way.
Yeah, that's wild though.
It really would have been. We'd be done with this shit. It'd be done and over with. Nobody got nothing to say about it if it wasn't for that.
Yeah. To be honest, I mean, I really wasn't even caring that much about this battle. To be honest, it wasn't really one. I was like, it's just a lot more has happened because of all this that made me want to see it now, which is not now. It's not ever gonna happen. Probably. I mean, if I was him, I'm never. Would you battle him now?
I don't.
That's a lot.
I don't think that it's. I think without having a rapport with both of us, and like if a person doesn't have if a league on the book in the battle doesn't have a rapport with both of us, I think that it's very irresponsible of them to
book it, right?
It's very So just
even if you don't have a rapport, it looks like
me, like, I'm good. Like I'm perfectly fine. I don't feel like nothing. Like I don't feel like nothing other than like remorse for the fans. Like I do feel bad like the fans that wanted that battle, that paid for it for that battle and couldn't get that battle. I do feel bad for them, but other than that, I'm good.
Yeah.
Like I feel bad about my daughter having to, you know what I'm saying, even be like she didn't know what was going on. Obviously, like she didn't, but her being there, like her being in that, I feel bad for that. But and the fans, other than that, like I don't feel like moving forward. I don't feel like whatever. Like book that shit tomorrow. I was ready to rap the next day. If that's what wanted to do that. I was ready to rap. Fuck it, we can rap. Yeah, mama.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you coming up, man.
I appreciate you having me, man. Like I said, I didn't mean to torpedo the stream, but I definitely wanted to just get that straight. I ain't want niggas to feel like.
Nah, that's good. That's good, man. Because I didn't hear your side, so I'm glad. I only heard that at the beginning about the breach of contract, and that was having me crying. But after that, I mean, I didn't really know after that.
Breach of contract is crazy, yo.
That is funny.
Breach of contract is crazy, yo. like for that to be your ploy and that to be the thing that you actually screaming out your that's insanity, yo. Breach of contract, yo.
Ace, I think niggas just be learning terms and just using them.
Breach of contract, yo, like nigga, like that's what be happening. Nigga fell in love, like nigga, like narrative, like all these other terms, like narrative, like nigga, it's always a word of the month or a word of the quarter.
Yeah,
nigga said breach of contract, yo. I said that's what, like, come on, bro, you didn't say that, man.
Yeah, you didn't say that.
That's not where your mind is at, yo. That's not where your mind is at.
Exactly.
Your mind be on breach of contract. That's not, as a man, you can't be saying that. Not you, bro. It's especially not when it's not your league, bro. You can't be the one talking about breach of contract, bro.
Word.
That's like he's crying listening to it.
He's not, because my thing is that's how it don't make sense. How did you breach the contract when the league owner's like, yo, he's ready? Are you? He's like, no, I'm not battling.
He sees that. Tell you what he worried about. He worried about that little bit of money. He think he might owe. And he didn't get the second half that he didn't get. Like he worried about that. I'm not even thinking like I wanted mine, but it's like at the end of the day, if that's what it's at the expense of, then fuck it. We here. Like I hate it. I wish, but whatever. Like I ain't. You ain't never seen me complain one time online about the. I haven't even talked about this shit. I haven't tweeted about it. I haven't. That shit's done. Like we on to the next one. We in the house. We chilling, man. We ain't on that.
No, I got you. Is your next opponent before you dip? You got a next opponent or what?
Yeah, I got canceled next week. It got rescheduled for.
Yeah. For the point proven for the TVL.
Okay.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, I'm in the building. I'm in Atlanta next week.
Word.
Shout out TVL.
Well, man, appreciate you coming through, babe.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah. Have a good one, dog.
Already.
All right.